Hey there, CJ Math students. So I'm going to take you through homework 3.4, number fluency number 2. Very similar to the last number fluency you did, but with some different numbers. So let's get right into it. Row 8, and we have 6 over 5. I want to convert that to a mixed number, so how do I do that? I just say, alright, how many times is 5 going to 6? Goes in there one time with 1 left over. That's how I get 1 and 1/5. I want another fraction, so 6 over 5. I can just multiply it by 2. And I'll get 12 over 10. It's okay if that's not simplified, right? 12 over 10, though, is equivalent to 6 over 5. The decimal, 1 and 1/5. Use your reference sheet. 1 is 1, obviously. 1/5 is not 0.15. It is 0.2. 1.2. You could also do that by dividing 5 into 1, which you can't do. Decimal, decimal, 0. 5 goes into 10 2 times. That's how we get the 0.2. Another decimal, 1.20, obviously. A percent, start with 1.2, start from the decimal place 2 times right. Gets filled in with an empty space. That's how we get 120%. The picture, just use your mixed numbers. So one picture will be full all the way. All right, the other picture divide up into 5s. So we'll say 1 piece, 2 piece, 3 pieces, 4 pieces, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's not that great. That's why I'm going to do it again. So, sorry. Divide it this way. My fault. This way, that way, that way, and that way. That's about as good as I can get it. I'm sorry. Not the best artist. If you can do better fifths, good for you. And we just want 1 of it. So 1/5. All right, I'm going to slowly move this over to take half and double. Again, you use the original fraction, so 6 over 5 divided by 2 over 1. That becomes, you need to flip it, 6 over 5 times 1 over 2. And now cross cancel, guys. Look to cross cancel when you multiply. I can divide that by 2 to get 1, divide that by 2 to get 3. When I multiply straight across, I'll get 3 over 5. 3 over 5 is my answer. So then this one's 6/5. Again, the original fraction times 2 over 1. I can't cross cancel this time, so I just go straight across. What do I get? I get 12 over 5. Alright, scroll on down. Let's do row B, 2.66. So I should start off right away saying, alright, I know what 0.6666 is. I can get the mixed number. So 2.666 repeated. This is obviously 2. The 0.66 is not 1/6, guys. It's the simplified fraction of 2/3. So 2 and 2/3. Now, how do I get 2 and 2/3 as a fraction? Well, sorry. I write down 2 and 2/3, and I say, okay, I multiply the whole number by the denominator, which is 6. I add it to the numerator. That's how I get 8 over 3. Another fraction, I can just take 8/3 and multiply it by 2. That's how I get 16 over 6. 2.66, another decimal, could literally just be 2.6 repeated. I could add in another 6, I could take away a bunch of 6s, just the same thing. The percent, 2.666 repeated percent. Start from the decimal place once, twice, so we get 266.6 repeated percent. Make sure this is nice and clear, right? How do I make the pictures out of this? Well, I have 2 holes, so I color that in as nice as possible. You should be able to do a better job than I am. And then I divide this into thirds, all right? And 2/3 of it's going to be fold up. So 1/3 and 2/3. Scroll over. I will do original fraction, 8 over 3, divided by 2 over 1. I need to flip it, so I'll have 8 over 3 times 1 over 2. Need to cross cancel because I can, so divide by 2, I get 4, divide by 2, I get 1. So what do I get? I get 4 over 3. Everything so far has been nice and neat on the answer line. Yours should be the same way. So 8 over 3 times 2 over 1. This time I can't cross cancel anything, so just multiply straight across. I get 16 over 3. All right, 1/8. last row. Use your reference sheets. So first of all, 1 and 1/8. Again, I just multiply 1 times 8, which is 8. So I add it here, and I get 9 over 8. That's how I change the mixed number into an improper fraction. Very simple. 9 over 8, just multiply by 2. What do I get? I got 18 over 16. Okay, 18 over 16. Now, 1 and 1/8. This 1 is the 1 decimal, right? The whole number. 1/8. Use your reference sheet. It's 0.125. 1.125. Use your reference sheet. I swear, if somebody turns in a paper tomorrow that says 1.18 or goes to the back and sees an 8th and just says, oh, I see a 3 and an 8, so I'll just put those down, I'm going to lose my mind. Right? So 1.125. What's another decimal that's the same? I just add in a 0. 1.1250. Now 1.125. Start from the decimal place. Only move twice. Once, twice. Nice and neat, just like I did. So you get 112.5%. Put the percent sign. I'm going to have one whole fraction, and I'm going to divide this up into 8. So divide it into fourths first, and then divide it into eighths by dividing into fourths again. Alright, I did a bad job, so I'm going to erase. I'm going to try it again. That's what you should do. You should take pride in your work. It should be nice and neat. I sometimes struggle with it because I'm doing it on a computer. Alright, so there's 1/8, and I just, those are 8ths, and I just color in 1/8. Right? When you're drawing your pictures, split up the second circle, or the circle that you're not going to fill in a hole. Don't just try and estimate it. I'm on to the division. So 9 over 8 divided by 2 over 1, taking half. So I'm going to flip this fraction. I'm going to do 9 over 8 times 1 over 2. Can I cross cancel anything? I can't. So just multiply straight across. I get 9 over 16. Alright. So 9 over 8 now times 2 over 1. I'm doubling it. Alright, when I do that, I can cross cancel. Divide that by 2, I get 1. Divide this by 2, I get 4. Then multiply straight across, I get 9 over 4. 9 over 4. Last thing you need to do, and don't skip this, this is a problem, is place values A, B, and C on the number line. So value A was 1 1/5. So 1 1/5. If I divide this up into fifths, I get 1/5, 2/5, 3/5, 4/5, 5/5. So 1 1/5 is right here. 1 1/5. A. 2.66 is like 2 2/3. I can use the mixed number. So 1/3, 2/3, 3/3. So 2 2/3 is going to be 2.666 or 2 2/3. B. And lastly, 1 1/8. Is it going to be smaller or bigger than 1 1/5? Well, eighths are divided up into smaller chunks. 1/8, 2/8, 3/8, 4/8, 5/8. So C will be right there. So 1.125. That's it. Use your reference sheet tonight. Give me a call if you have questions.